Hello, I'm Mitch Banal, and today I bring you another video. Today we are doing What If came to 40k. Yes, I did purposely set up hotkeys just to do that intro and a little bit throughout the video, but we'll get into it. Yes, what are the Viltramites? We're in the 41st millennium, but not just only that, fought for mankind. Base idea of this is a intercessor, Viltramite, mix of the Grand Regent Thrag and the almighty Conquest. So, hope you guys enjoy, and we'll get in. Starting this kit bash, I grab a Primaris Intercessor, specifically this one with the running pose. Using it as well as a Chaos Knight, which I specifically got the Miniature of the Month one from, I believe, January. I'm pretty sure January, well, my local hobby store, my local Warhammer had it. So I picked it up and haven't had anything to do with it yet. And this was the perfect opportunity to do something with it. So cleaning up the Aquila off the chest and smoothing it out with some Tamiya thin cement, I start hacking away at the Chaos Knights, I believe it's Slays of Darkness Chaos Knights back piece, and just slowly carving away sections so I can make this fit. I will be carving a lot more, but mostly I carve away the arms and then this back section. Be wary, because if you're going to recreate this, if you're going to use this idea, the back piece does look thick. It is not all thick in every area. I've made sure to double check that, but it is a bit. Upper ends are really thick, lower ends are really thin enough, so just be wary. But once you get a good enough connection, which I work my way into getting at least it sitting on the back leg, and having its little like side piece fitting in, which I carved away a significant amount so it would actually fit within the sort of rough curve of the collar of the Intercessor armor, and that's sort of where I get the idea of like, and then, well, of course, slapping on an absolutely ungodly amount of sprue goo. I would recommend using sprue goo to fill in gaps at this stage than later on, because I did it later on, and let me tell you, it is not a great idea. You should have done it. I do it now in this section, so it just makes it a lot easier. I wasn't paying attention to those sections until I got the arms on, and then, well, we see it was not exactly right. Getting the foot to glue, or the heel to glue onto the cape, made this so much easier once it dried, because then it sort of held it all together in 2 points of contact, and was just a lot nicer to work with. Though, to be fair, if we had the, it would be a very different situation in Warhammer. Let's be honest, Viltramites in Warhammer would be insane. Almost as if they are. Yes, I did do that whole thing just for this bit. I am not very smart with OBS, so this was pretty funny. But yeah, I will have people saying, oh, what Viltramite am I basing this off? I am basing this off a mixture of Thrag and Conquest. My two favorite Viltramites, personally, because they're just cool, let's be honest. You can't tell me Conquest isn't cool. He's a bit psychotic, but he's cool as shit. Can't deny that one. And then you have Thrag, who's just, well, king of Viltramites in general, or the Grand Regent of Viltramites for a good period, which pretty cool. And his outfit is just cool as hell. I feel he fits it a bit more than Emperor Mark. Well, wouldn't it be Grand Regent Mark? It would be Grand Regent Mark, but yeah. I feel like he wears it better, the cape, so I'm kind of just giving Conquest's outfit with Thrag's cape. That's kind of pretty much what I'm going for. So, muscular arms, which will be in a skin tight suit, so you will see the muscles. That's what I'm doing. And giving him gloves, mainly because I want to do Conquest golden glove bracer thing. I'm pretty sure it was a bracer. I can't remember now. I haven't watched Invincible in a little while, but just seeing this like combination of the cape and then it instantly reminded me of Thrag, and I just kind of wanted to mix in some Conquest because I can. And then I got to make it 40k, so I get strap on this sword because a Viltramite with a sword would be terrifying in general. I don't know how that would work. He'd probably break the sword, but just the idea is just seeing a Viltramite pull up with a sword, even if it's a chain sword, that's a terrifying thought. And awesome at the same place. So, yeah, you got Conquestian Thrag with in Intercessor armor with a chainsword. I don't know how much you could get any better than that, really. I do move the sword back so it fits in with that curve in the cape, because surprisingly it fits really well. And you will notice there is a green stuff mustache on this dude. I did spend some time to make the mustache. Is it great? No. But does it work? Absolutely. And here we have Viltramite Intercessor from and 40k. If Viltramites were in 40k, I believe this is what they would look like. And they would be but I hope you guys have enjoyed this process so far. We'll be about to get into painting. Also, I apologize for my chair squeaks. Model color white glaze. I use this over the model to give me the white base coat. Nothing too crazy here. Pretty basics, because again, I'm going for Conquest's outfit and the cape. The red cape with a white fur. So it works out both ways. Though I do mess up the white fur cape, and my airbrush decided to kill itself at the time. So it's not great. Not having a great day, so it's, yeah. Using Army Painter Matte Black and Game Color Scarlet Blood, we start basing out the edges of the line of the cape from the fur, and then from the fur, the whole cape. I do try my best to get every little bit of the cape, but capes aren't easy to paint, especially when you got a leg in the way, so, well, two legs in the way. But well, actually, would this case make it I'm not going to go there. Army Painted Dark Tone Model Color White Glaze. I'm using this for like the sort of details and darker sections of Conquest's armor and sort of mixing it in with the, I see armor, it's his suit, and mixing it with the Intercessor armor, which is basically grey legs, the circle on the chest that I will fix up to make it actually look bit closer to the Viltrumite logo that Conquest has. I forget the name of it. Game color, glorious gold. Watered down quite a fair bit to be more of a wash, like contrasting wash. Just to give me this look, because it looks cool as hell to me. And then using it to, of course, do any gold details on the Intercessor. I do give him a gold belt buckle, because why not? Model color white glaze. I use this and start picking out the individual furs of the cape. Well, of the collar? With the collar, yeah. I wanted to do... When I saw this, I really had an idea of how the hell would I get my hands on a lion's head. Forgetting the fact that I had a lion's head bit in my bits box. And completely missed out on an opportunity of putting the, oh, what is his name? The hunter dude. Army paint, little color, base. Dryad bark mixed in with water. Well, I forget his name. The White Lion. I totally missed out on an opportunity to put a White Lion on this dude's shoulder. Might have to remake him or adjust him to have that lion head, but it is quite smaller than how it would be in the show, so Army Painter Fur Brown. I use this as a base coat for the skin, mixing in a lot of water so it looks more flowy and less likely to completely drown out the white of the armor itself if like you miss. So yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna do my basic skin recipe, which is pretty, again, basic. Army Painter Fur Brown Tanned Flesh. Use this to start lightening up the areas I wish to have have lighter, which is forehead, nose and cheeks. I'm trying to do a more dramatic look, but I'm still getting used to this. Still trying to remember I gotta stop pressing so hard with the brush. But if I can't see or feel that brush tip bend to the model, it's really hard for me to like comprehend its painting. Tanned flesh and barbarian flesh from the Army Painter, again to brighten it up. Here, I should have probably stopped about here when I was painting, like his face, because that looked alright, but I kept going, because of course I did. It would not have been perfect, but it would have been good enough in my book. Well, it would have been probably best I was going to get. Model color white glaze. I use this to put the 3 lines into the circles to give him the Viltramite look. I can never remember the name of it. I am notoriously bad at remembering things from shows. Like, that's like the one thing anyone that knows me personally knows that I'm terrible at remembering specific things from show, like animes and stuff and animations. Army Painted Dark Tone Plate Mail Metal to make a dark-ish shiny metal, and I just sort of dry brush, lightly brush onto everywhere that is metallic, aka sword or plain sword, the chainmail. I think that's it. Yeah. Game color Scarlet Blood. I use this to highlight the cape. I do not do this greatly, but I do it. Because capes looks cool when they have a second tone that just lightens up. But to be fair, because of the way this cape sits, I could not figure out for the life of me, like my brain just didn't comprehend how light would reflect on this and how it would sit on this model, so I just kind of did half-assed it. Army Painter Dryad Bark. I now start doing basing. Basing, I'm literally just using 3 colors. Dryad Bark, the next color, and then one final color for highlights. That's it. I am not worrying too much about this base. My goal was just trying to cover up as much of the white, and then here we go. Citadel Base Lupercal Green. Hush notifications. Then using, Lupercal Green to sort of base out the upper sections of the base. I don't know exactly what I was trying to do. I was making like really painted on grass pretty much. Is it perfect? No. But does it work? Yes. Then using Citadel Contrast, striking Scorpion Green, using it like a dry brush. Is it easy? No. But it does work. And then I completely lower the screen so you can never see it. But yes, I am dry brushing striking Scorpion Green on the base to brighten up the Lupercal Green to make a nice-ish green tone, as you can see, with various shades and layers of color. Then using model color white glaze, mixed down to a glaze, I just watch the eyes. And that is it. That's all I really do. And voila, now we have a Viltramite from in 40k. I do fiddle with the eyes a lot. Like a lot. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video. I'll get that again one day. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. I am actually currently getting very close to my 500 subscribers. Yeah, subscribers. Getting very close to it. I think we're like, what? A little under 80 subscribers away, which is crazy to me. 3 years of work and we're this close. Did not expect it to happen. But I have some ideas brewing for a 500 subscriber special. Specifically taking 2 very big models and building them in a limited time frame. I'm talking about Imperial Knights. Specifically the medium one, the Deserator? No, I'm forgetting how to pronounce this name. Hold up, I'll find it. Hold up. What's it called? Dysteria. I think that's how it's pronounced. I can never know. The medium armored knight. Good in speed and okay in armor. That's kind of what I'm going for. And I'm going to do 2 of them. For my Bloodborne Arthonian Knights of Camelot. But I also have some ideas for some Dreadnoughts. So if you want to see those, again, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell, and leave a comment down below to help the algorithm. Let's get this channel over 500 subscribers. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.